So everybody's talking about the Peter Thiel interview, which I am ecstatic about. Everyone is finally catching up with me on being a Peter Thiel hater. I have known about Thiel and his dirty deals for a long time now, but what I want to talk about today is why he looked like that. What does this freak's freak face say about his freak personality? You can look at his side profile there. He's got a very high forehead, but a very weak, recessed chin. That's a combination choleric, melancholic temperament. That would mean that while he's very willful and he thinks and plans in the long term, his energy in practice and in person is much more nervous, flighty, attention-seeking, insecure, very quick, but kind of scatterbrained. Now, we'll look at his face shape here. That is the Uranus face shape, that long trapezoid shape. That stands for the philosopher archetype. This means that he is extremely meticulous, time-conscious, very orderly, very good with plans, and he has generally very radical, eccentric ideas, like his transhumanism. Now, as for facial features, I'm going to start with what's the most prominent thing to me, his asymmetrical ears. I mean, just look at those things. They couldn't be more different. Now, they are both very wide-splayed, which means that he's very independent and nonconformist. He doesn't care that much about what other people think. It's all about his own agenda and his own initiative. Same here, by the way. But the asymmetrical shapes show that he has very different and even conflicting priorities in his private and professional lives. His left ear shows his private life priorities, and it's very emphasized and bulging in the top third. That means in his private life, he really strongly cares about those abstract intellectual matters. So again, stuff like transhumanism, futurism, his own personal ideas and ways he wants to change the world. But look at his right ear, which shows his professional life priorities. The bottom third of the ear is really big, the earlobe is really big, and the top is really recessed. That shows that in his professional life, he's really strongly focused just on making money and on acquiring that sort of physical material power. So he has this bifurcation between his personality. There's a tension there, some sort of internal discrepancy, and I think that's why he has so much trouble expressing his ideas, because he is literally of two minds. And we can also see that he has a really curved, pronounced beak nose. So first, a nose that sticks out a lot like that means that he has a very prominent personality, he's very involved in business, and he wants to sort of make an impact on life. And that curved shape shows that he's driven by a lot of deep passions and a lot of sensitivity. Last thing I'm going to say is that that really thin upper lip shows that he is very hesitant to express what he really thinks and feels deep down. He's not going to tell you the whole story. He's not going to tell you what he's really thinking. And he's very distrusting of other people and of the outside world. If you want to learn more about this topic or get a face reading done for yourself or someone you know, message me on my website. Link is in the bio.